City Line Easter special, and it wouldn't be complete without a sweet DIY. So here to show us how to make Easter chair wreaths is Monique Taylor-Yushu. So you're good with the DIYs always, and I love that you're going to deck out our chairs, because it's something we don't really think about.
No,
right?
we don't. When we have our tablescape, we're always concerned about the table, but not necessarily the chairs, and it's a great way to, you know, tie in that theme even more.
Beautiful. Okay, so it's going to be creative. It's going to be a wreath. There's a couple of them that we're going to be doing. Let's start with the first one.
So I was in the dollar store, and I saw these cause ribbon wreath forms, and I was like, let's turn it upside down.
Bunny.
And I was like, this looks like it could make a bunny.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is first work on our ears. So we're going to take our jute yarn.
Yep.
And then what you're going to do, we're going to start in this little, at the base of the ears, if you will. And you could tie a little knot around there. Doesn't have to be fancy. It could be ones.
I hope not.
And, and then what you can do is you're going to start wrapping it around.
Okay.
So because we are dealing with this wire form, your yarn can also slide around. So have your glue gun handy so you could just, you know, dollop as you're wrapping. So we can go ahead and start doing that as I'm talking.
Okay.
And so you're just literally going to go around, and you want to make sure as you're wrapping it around that you're getting it fairly tight, because you don't want to have any gaps when you're doing your ear, right?
Okay.
So you go ahead and wrap. Again, you know, I'm a big fan of putting on my TV shows and binge watching. So we'll take a bit of time to do that. And then once you're done, it's going to, you know, you'll have one side completed, and it'll look like
that
this,
looks
right?
so good.
So with this, so as you see the shape of the form, right?
Yeah.
So what I did is I just started doing a figure 8, and then I just went on one side and kept it. And as you can see, like they're looking like different types of ears, right? So I wanted to really give it that bunny effect, because this is a ribbon form, right? So all I did is I just cut out a piece of cardstock. You use a piece of cardboard.
Nice.
And then as I was wrapping, you could even glue it on the frame as well.
Yeah.
And I just kept on wrapping, and so that gave me that point of the ear.
Such a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Now it's a proper bunny ear.
Yes. Okay. So here is our, you know, both sides are complete.
Nice.
So the next step, we want to start adding our greenery, and so I started adding it there. There are two ways that you can do this. You can use wire, the floral wire.
Yep.
And I use that to just put on the greenery there.
Yep.
Or if you want to, you know, do a quicker and easier way to do it, you can also use your glue gun. But I suggest that you want to wrap it first with jute, just like how it is here. It doesn't have to be neat or anything like that. This is really just to kind of create like that webbing, so that when you're gluing your flowers on, that it has something to stick to, and it makes it a little easier. Once you start filling it in, then it will start, the flowers will start sticking to each other. So how about we give that a try and do that? And these are faux flowers, of course. So you go ahead and pop, and then pass over to me.
Okay,
you
can pop the heads off?
You can pop them off, girl. Go ahead and get to pop it.
I should be able to.
There we go.
There we go. Gosh, I feel like an animal.
And then you'll
in this
just
moment.
put the glue at the base of your flower, and it's good that you get big ones too, because then you don't have to worry. But if you do get some small ones as well, there, you see, you're starting to make that as well. And then you can start, and you could add like little small ones. So let me see if we can get this rose in there as well.
It comes together really quickly.
Yeah.
And I mean, these are not high-cost items, which is lovely. But I would suggest putting this stuff away just like you put away your Christmas decorations.
Exactly.
Use it year after year after year, because it's a lovely addition.
Exactly. And so you go ahead and you fill it up. And then we have an Easter egg hunt at our home every year with the girls, of course.
Yes.
And so what we did to kind of incorporate that whole Easter egg hunt in is that I took these yummy eggs from Kit Kat, because we just love chocolate, of course. Right? And what I did is I had these eggs, I actually got these eggs off of Amazon, and they're not like your traditional Easter eggs. They're clear, of course.
Like ornamental eggs.
Yeah, they're like ornamental ones. So you go ahead, and I just stuffed the crinkle paper in, and then closed it up. I put the eggs in as well. And then what I love is that it has that loop.
So you've got the 2 eggs in there with the crinkle paper. The back's got this, and then you've got this at the top.
Right.
So you can actually hang it.
Yes, you can hang it, and then you could just go ahead ahead and attach it using your floral wire.
Oh, that is so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we actually have the finished one.
Yeah.
You can see it here, or you can see it actually in our dining room set. So there it is. It is hanging at the back of the
Yes.
chair, and everyone can enjoy that as soon as they walk into the
Yes.
room, right? You got
Okay.
one more for us that you
One
can
more
also
really
use on a
quickly.
chair.
So if you want to go rather simple, then we have this. And you know what? IKEA chairs are really amazing for these type of things because
Yeah.
they're fabric. You're able to go ahead and secure that easily with the pin.
Nice.
What you do is you have felt. So you just cut up a couple of pieces of felt.
Okay.
And then you get a stiffer fabric as well. You're actually going to sew the fabric. I'll have you hold this.
Sure.
How about that? And
Good.
so you're going to head and cut out 4 pieces of fabric, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to sew them together. These are going to be your ears. And then for this, you're going to turn it inside out,
Okay.
just like so. Boom, boom. So these are your ears, right?
And you're sticking that onto the two.
Yeah, you could
felt.
use a glue gun. You could sew them together as well.
Yep.
And then the last step would be to just put some glue on there. Can you grab that piece of fur over there as well?
Yeah.
Boom,
That's
boom,
a little
boom.
faux fur. That's going to be our what? Our
Yes.
bunny body.
Yes, our bunny body.
Oh, that's so cute.
And there you go.
There
And
you
then if
go.
you turn over, you have 2 slits in here. So make sure you cut a couple of slits in because that's where your burlap could fit.
Very nice.
And that's what you use to secure it around.
Yeah.
And if you find that once you put it on your chair, like for example, if I put this here, it might be a little droopy. You just stick a T-pin like this.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go ahead and you just pin it in and
Got
secure it
it.
onto the chair.
See, 2 ways to decorate your chairs, which is lovely for the holidays. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for